How's it going, guys? I got Wednesday's upload going on for you. I got an RU match against someone by the name of RotomOverheatz. I did a little mini stream yesterday, and I was like, we'll have some matches. Make sure that, you know, the day before that I did a test stream wasn't really a fluke. I might stream tomorrow. I also got a TCGO match coming up for you guys in a little bit, and a moveset video that if I can't finish it today, I'll upload it tomorrow. But, you know, this is the first of many things I have for you guys, and we'll go ahead and play that back right now. Okay, so looking at it, there's a Sableye there, which is the only Dreamworld thing he has. At the moment, it was unreleased, but the funny thing is not even like 2 hours later, the event for it, or not the event, I guess Dreamworld was having maintenance, and then, you know, Dreamworld Sableye is now released, along with a couple of other things. I'll leave a link to that in the description, or, you know, something of the sort. But we got, you know, that RU team. I just slapped together some things, so did he. Looking at it, he has a core of, what is it? That's Wormadam Steel, and then he's got Gastro. Those two spun each other's weaknesses very, very well. So I'm going to have some trouble, you know, trying to get through both of those. But it's going to Shudder from Anticipation. We actually tried to recreate this probably like 2-3 times, something like that. I ended up going for the Hidden Power Ice multiple times. He stalled for like 5 turns in the beginning. I don't know why. I was like, look, I'm just going to go for Hidden Power Ice twice. He didn't know what Hidden Power it was. He thought it might have been Grass, which is why he goes into Bouffalant now to try to take that, you know, because Sap Sipper and whatnot. No, it turns out to be Ice. I actually use this thing in higher tiers. I might remake this and then make one with Hidden Power Grass for lower tiers. But for now, since that thing's in, I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. On the first one, I got a critical hit. I did not get it on this one or the ones after that. I mean, you know, I'd be really lucky to get a crit right there. But I got to play it from here. I mean, we tried to recreate it, didn't happen. So I'm going to go into my Durant right now, take the head charge. I take it alright, I guess, you know, it's stabbing, all that. Bouffalant is pretty underrated, to be honest. The thing's pretty bulky. Doesn't really have a super stellar attacking stat, but it can take hits really well, aside from the X-Scissor, because that's Life Orb and Hustle and all that stuff, so it's not going to live it. Anyways, I do know that this Gallade is scarred from the previous matches in one of the previous ones. I actually lived a close combat because I was at full because of the Volt Switch and whatnot, so I actually just leave this thing to die right now. And I'm going to go ahead and send in Gardevoir, who I'm actually, you know, I'm going to try to go for the burn. If for some reason he wants to stay in, he really has no reason to stay in. So I'm going to catch something on the switch with the burn. And I'm like the Joker right now, you know, some mons just want to watch the worm burn. So, sorry, too much of a pun? Okay. Anyways, I don't really know what I'm going to do against it. I mean, it is burn, so we could go for a Bug Bite or Gyro Ball. Honestly, I don't fight these things, like, at all, so I don't even know what they run. Maybe Gyro Ball? But I'm actually going to go out to my Quillfish. He does see this coming from the previous match. A lot of this stuff, up until like this point, is from a previous match. So, I don't think he knows what kind of Quillfish that is at the moment, but I don't want to stay in because I know that thing burns and confuses and does all that stuff, and it's just a fucking pain in the ass to take down. So, as you can see, that thing does have Prankster. I'm probably going to be using one of those in the future as well. But he makes a double switch out, I'm thinking, to Gastrodon. I decided to try to Calm Mind up here. I mean, it is priority, but he's slower than me, so it doesn't really matter anyway. He's just going to hit me with a Toxic. I might as well just try to Calm Mind up, try to get some damage on him, or just whatever he wants to do about it. I'm going to use this as poison fodder, is what I'm trying to say. Well, not poison fodder. Probably not the right thing to say there. But I go for the Willows to try to get some residual damage, end up missing. Earth Power is not doing too much. I don't know what kind of Gastro set this is at the moment, because I'm not really sure how much spec attack investment he would have needed to do a little bit more or less than that, blah, blah, blah. What I don't know at this point is that he is specially defensive. I haven't hit him with a move yet, but he does go out to Wormadam to sponge the Psychic. The only other move I have I can hit Wormadam with is Thunderbolt, and between both of those, he can run me out of health very, very quickly. So, this is probably the quote-unquote weakest link I have going on here. And all he really does, if you can notice the pattern that's going on here with Wormadam, Gastrodon, and Sableye, he's full of stall. He's full of stall, and I'm fucking hating it. So, all I can really do, I believe, is just Calm Mind here one more time, or maybe hit him with something. I don't think I end up switching this out. I'm pretty sure it ends up dying in the next 2 turns. But he goes out to Blastoise. I think he protected, did something along those lines. But I'm going to fire off a Psychic, does a good amount, and I'm like, alright, you know, I should be able to live this toxic damage. If you have Protect on this thing too, I'm going to be really pissed. And he actually doesn't have Protect. He actually has Aqua Jet, and it's like, Okay, that's not protect, I guess, so you're not running full stall. Seeing the life orb on it as well, I know now that this is a more offensive set. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to bloat. This is, if any of you guys are familiar with my tentacle that I use in OU, it's the sub SD. This is the exact same set. I have substitute, waterfall, poison jab, and sword stance. It's a good set, but the thing is, it doesn't really do that good against Sableye. I believe Tony was in the Tony Flygon was in the chat when we were doing this, and he's like, "What you should have done is you should have substituted right here, predicting the second Shadow Sneak, and then fired off waterfalls from there." But I wasn't really paying attention too much at that point, because I was like, I really want to scout out the set and see what it has, even though it's like 90% of the time when I fight him, it's like, it's Will-O-Wisp, it's Confuse Ray, it's Shadow Sneak, and it's Recover. That usually tends to be what it is. Shadow Sneak being alternatable. But, you know, getting Priority Will-O-Wisp and Confuse Ray and Recover, you know, just go with that, and that's a good fucking Sableye set right there. But because I don't have the sub up, he's going to go ahead and burn me. I might as well try to get as much Sword Stances as I can. He does have the Confuse Ray. I'm hoping I don't hit myself, because otherwise that is going to hurt like a motherfucker. So, he does fire off the Confuse Ray. If I can get a Waterfall, that'll be nice. At +4, I always forget how the burn mechanics work. But I want to say I'm like kind of back to neutral-ish, because that does a lot to me. I'm thinking I would have done a decent amount to the Sableye as well. You know, if I'm burned and I did that much to myself, come on. So, he does have the Priority Shadow Sneak, so he's able to finish me off from here. I'm like, okay, Quillfish didn't do anything. Maybe next time, I guess. So, what do I do here? I just took this match last night. I already don't remember it. I go to my main trick. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, try to kill it off with a T-Bolt. I was thinking that might have been a little too obvious, but I didn't want to over-predict, because he does have more pokes than me at the moment. And, you know, me switching from grass to ice on this thing is really hurting me at this point. I really need to clone that thing and make one, you know, specifically with ice or with grass, because I find myself needing one in, you know, any other scenario. But I bring in my, my Sceptile here. There's a funny story behind this. It does have Hidden Power Psychic instead of Fire, so it's not really going to be too viable in this situation. I do at least predict the switch back to Wormadam and go for the Focus Blast. Since I am Toxic, you know, he could do that thing where he'd just stall some more just to get some more toxic damage. He's really hard on stalling out my stuff right now, and that's getting really, really annoying. So, he does go for another Protect, if I'm not mistaken. I do predict that Protect and go for the Synthesis, knowing that he's not going to do shit, and if I'm not mistaken, he will die to burn at the end of the turn. I mean, Toxic will stack up, but if had I not gotten that Synthesis, you know, Toxic would have stacked up even more on me. So, does he die? No, he lives with, like, I don't even know how much it is, but he tries to go for the double protect, and I'm like, no, screw you. So, go for the Giga Drain, don't really get much back at all. In fact, I end up losing more with Life Orb and Poison, so I'm below where I was at the Synthesis, but had I not gone for the Synthesis, I would have died, if that makes any sense. Because that'd probably be around like a little above 300. Anyway, this next, there's a turn after this that comes into play, but I know this is a Scarf Gallade, so it's going to hit me with a close combat. You know, had he gone for the Ice Punch, if he did have it, he probably would have won the game from there. But the thing is this is an important bluff I need to make. I need to bluff that I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch, because at the -1 defense, I'm an Adamant Honchkrow. But in fact, this substitute right here, you're going to see, actually locks the game for me. Because now that I'm behind a sub, if he wants to go for Aqua Jet to try to break it, I think he's in Torrent range. Nope. Turns out I'm faster than him, I guess. Gonna go ahead and take him out with a Sucker Punch. That's +1 on Moxie. And this is important, and this is cool, and y'all should pay attention. So, I got +1. In comes Gasser. I'm like, alright, I can't one-shot this thing. I might as well go for the Brave Bird, see how much it does anyway. And, you know, it's going. That's a lot. That's a little bit more than I thought it was. He's specially defensive, and he dies in one shot. And I take a shit ton of recoil. That's so much recoil. Anyway, +2. We're at +2. And, I don't know, I'm just kind of waiting on the rest of this. What do we got? Anyway, Sableye. Sableye cannot touch me because I'm behind a sub, so I figure I try to go for the Sucker Punch. And he's recovering. He's trying to stall me out of Sucker Punches. So I'm like, I have more than one attacking move, you know, and I'm just getting back lefties. Your Shadow Sneak probably won't even break my sub with like 3 hits. I'm at +2. So he keeps recovering. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, if you can't win, just... I don't know, just try to break it. So he goes for Confuse Ray. God knows why. But I go for the Night Slash right there because I am running dual stab on that thing, you know, just for a scenario like that. Almost takes him out. I might as well fire off another one. If I'm not mistaken, he does fire off another Shadow Sneak to try to take out my sub. Not going to work because I resist. If anything, he's probably not... offensive. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. I can't think today. This narration's pretty late, and that's kind of throwing off the rest of my day. Anyway, 3 plus 3 on the Moxie was good. Anyways, his last one, if I'm not mistaken, is a Gallade, and he runs because he doesn't want to take a +3 Sucker Punch. So that's the game. Haunch Crow with the excellent clutch. I'm really loving Moxie, Crow, and RU. If you guys are too, make sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to your thing. That will probably do it out of me for today. I do have a TCGO match being uploaded immediately after this. Probably going to work on my moveset video as well. Maybe work on a mosh pit upload. And I might, maybe Huge might start up an old Let's Play that I was working on back in the day. I don't have any videos of it on my channel anymore because I kind of deleted it because I thought it sucked. But I might as well give it another go since I have more of a subscriber base at this point. So, got a lot of videos, you know, for you guys. Keep an eye out for those. And that should do it out of me. I might be streaming tomorrow morning. Did I say might? I meant I will. I will be streaming tomorrow morning, you know, for a more European-friendly thing, and because that's what's convenient for me to just wake up and start streaming kind of thing. Yeah, so see you guys tomorrow.